Hey guys, Ellie here. Today I am with one of my grandpa's new baby goats. This here is Johnny. He looks to be a few days old and there's something really interesting about him that I want to share with you guys. Baby, I'm sorry you're not the star of the show right now. Papa just had two new babies. They both come from different mamas, so I think that one over there is getting a little bit jealous that I'm giving Johnny all the attention and not him. Baby, I'm sorry. I'll give you attention in a moment. I have to show the viewers Johnny though first. Look at Johnny's ears. He won't sit still. I can't show you. Johnny, please just look at the camera for a second. I'm trying to hold his neck in place. Okay, look right here, right here. Do y'all see his ears? Do y'all notice anything interesting about the ears? On the left side, right here, he has one super. Dang it, Johnny! I gotta put him down to show y'all because he won't sit still. Okay, you can see it perfectly right here. John, do y'all see it? Okay, I'm just gonna freeze. I'm gonna freeze it with him looking at the camera so you can see. Okay, as y'all can tell, on Johnny's right side, he has one super short ear, and on the left side, he has one super long ear. And I don't even know how a goat gets born that way, but it just happened for whatever reason. And so that would be Johnny's distinguishing trait. Every goat, every animal has at least one distinguishing trait, I feel like. Most of them, at least. Anyways, Johnny's story is actually kind of sad if you think about it. So let me describe to you guys what happened. A few days ago, Johnny's mother gave birth to a goat, and Johnny came out. He was fine, he was healthy, except for the little ear, except for the abnormally long ear. But you know what? There's bigger deals in life than that, so no biggie, whatever. And then Johnny's mom had a second baby, but that one was unfortunately stillborn. So when it came out of her private parts, it was already passed. And she was trying to like get it to move. She was kind of nudging it, but the baby was already dead. So it was like kind of like poking a rock or something. And I don't know, the mother may not be the most experienced mother, because after she wasn't having any luck getting the stillborn baby that had already passed to begin moving and nursing off of her, she abandoned that one, and she abandoned Johnny too, even though Johnny was perfectly healthy. And my grandpa came out here and noticed that Johnny had been abandoned, and of course took it upon himself, like he often does, to bottle feed the baby on his own. And Papa, my grandpa, has been bottle feeding him over the past few days. If you guys want to get updates frequently on how Johnny's growing up and how he's doing, y'all go to my grandpa's YouTube page. I'm going to put it right here. It's called Hanging with Pawpaw. My grandpa has a bunch of animals around here. He has goats, he has chickens, guineas. I mean, I'm just looking around. I'm seeing all the different dogs, cats. There are the guineas right there. Pawpaw has horses. There's Miracle and Ivan, the cow and the donkey. Pawpaw has so many. You can see the angle. You can see it really good right here. Look at that super long ear on the left side, on our right, but his left. Y'all see that super long ear? Look at that long ear. Oh, poor Johnny. That one right there, the other baby, is unnamed yet. So if y'all want to leave name ideas in the comment section, go ahead. I won't stop you. But yeah, Hanging with Pawpaw. If y'all want to see my grandpa's YouTube page, he makes videos of the animals around here a lot more than I do. And yeah, we're really excited to see how Johnny grows up and develops into a sweet adult boy. There's my Pawpaw right there, by the way. He's working on a brand new project of his. Let me go over there and show you guys what Pawpaw's working on now. Hey guys, Ellie here. Today I am with my old grandpa. What's up, Pop?
Hey, bud, I'm planting a garden.
Planting the garden? Tell me about what you're doing. Tell me what's going on.
I've got 2 rows of cucumbers over here where the wire panels are.
Let me get a little closer so they can see. So he has 2 rows of panels, and this is where the cucumbers are going to be?
Yeah, they'll grow up on the panels.
Okay.
Because they're in a vine. You know, a vine?
I didn't know that. He says
You pick them up, you don't have to get down to the ground. You just pick them right off the fence.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
A lot easier, yeah.
Yeah.
And these 2 rows over here, it's hard to tell. You got all this old rotten hay. I couldn't plow or disc it under or even till it under. But I've got 2 rows here. I'm planting yellow squash.
Okay.
And I'll come back and cover them up here in a minute. Over here, I ain't got the panels up yet, but I'll put panels, do 2 rows of these with panels, and I'll have my tomato plants planted beside them and tied to the panels as they grow up. I'll keep tying them as they go up.
Are you going to make any videos of this stuff yourself?
I already done the video on that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just doing little spots as I go.
Oh, okay.
And there'll be little pieces with different videos. When I make a video, there'll be a little piece of my garden in it. I don't do just a whole video of one thing.
Yeah, so.
Do little nit pieces here or there, or whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, I get you. I was just coming over to visit, and sure enough, I see my grandpa out here planting a garden. I was very confused at first, but it makes more sense now. So as he was saying, these 2 rows is for the cucumbers, and I did not know they grow on vines the way that Pawpaw just said. So they'll like be growing on vines on the panels themselves, I assume. And then this middle area is for
2 rows of yellow squash.
the yellow squash will be in these 2 rows over here, and then on the outside of this panel that he hasn't put yet will be the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Pop.
I'll probably do this. I probably won't do these today. I may do them, but the wind's been blowing. I don't want to try to do the little tomato plants blowing in the wind when I'm trying to set them. You know.
Do you have a lot of experience planting gardens?
Yeah, I've planted gardens all my life with my dad before me, and then since I've been, all my life. We started planting gardens when I was working in a garden. I was 5 years old.
5.
And I've done it ever since. And
you really enjoy it, huh?
I love gardens. Yeah, I come out here during the season and just sit. I got a chair, got my
Heidi
here, and we'll sit and just kind of admire our work. Or our failure, whichever it may be. I got my cats to come visit. The guineas to come back and forth picking bugs.
You know what?
Enjoy.
You know what I don't get?
What?
Is I feel like everybody in my family is that exact same way except for me. I'll give an example. So you just talked about how you and Heidi can sit in the chair and just look and admire your either success or failure and take pride in what you did. Just absorb it for yourself.
Yeah.
My dad is the same way. Every time my dad creates a project at the sanctuary, the fences that he's built, he'll sit there and he'll just be able to sit back and reminisce upon the hard work that he did. He'll be like, man, that was my blood, sweat, and tears, and be so proud of himself. Uncle Dan, the same way. Even my cousins, it may not be with outside labor type of stuff, but with video games, they can go inside and they can spend maybe 2 or 3 weeks playing a video game that's single player where you don't play with anybody else. You just kind of do the missions yourself, just solo time. And then once they complete it, they can sit back and reminisce and say, man, I completed that whole video game by myself with no help. I can't do it. I've tried to do solo outside tasks like this and solo indoor tasks like video games, and in neither case do I feel like fulfilled or complete. It's like it's like my love language is words of affirmation. I need approval from others.
Well, you know, maybe I don't know. If they like what I do, fine. If they don't, then there's really nothing I can do about it. You know.
Exactly. Y'all care so much
I do care. I do care, but there's some things you don't have no control over. I can't control what someone else thinks about me. I can't control what they think of my work.
Yeah.
If I'm happy with it, then I'm happy with it. You learn, Ellie, you're gonna get married and you're gonna learn, you're gonna do solo work a lot, like when you're vacuuming. That's a solo job. But no, in all seriousness, I enjoy coming out. I enjoy the outdoors. I can go back there in those woods and just park in the shade somewhere and sit there with Heidi and just reminisce about things I've seen done there on that certain area, things me and my dad may have done, my boys may have done. Back there in those woods, there's places where we used to all, as the kids growing up, Brenda and I, Gigi, everybody knows her, and all the kids, we all had horses. We'd all saddle up and go back and play hide and seek. Lester, all of them. And someone would hide, and the rest of us on horses. We'd have to look for them. And it was all woods back then.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. And I could go back and play. I could see where somebody hid, where somebody was caught. There's a place back there. I remember one time I was playing paintball. And it's something about it. Every time I go by it, I remember Lester was so well camouflaged in this vines hanging down on his tree. He was up between the tree and the vines that hung. And we all walked right by him. And I'd been in the Marines and kind of looked for camouflage stuff. But he was perfect. And he nailed us with a paintball gun.
So my dad tricked a former Marine.
Tricked us that day, yeah.
He tricked a
That's
former
probably the only day now he ever out tricked us, but he did that day.
Tricked out a former Marine.
Me and Cuz.
Who's that?
Alec, you met Alec.
Well, no, I know who he is. I'm trying to get you to explain who he is for the viewers.
Well, my cousin, first cousin, Alex Moore, he lived up on the farm here all of his life till his dad sold their part and moved away. And he and I grew up together. And I probably taught him all the good things about him. All the bad things he learned somewhere else.
Of course. That's how it always is.
Yeah. And anyway, he and I would go back there and play on the team, and nobody could ever beat us. Never.
Paintball.
Yeah, and paintball. Well, in football, we go out there and play football in this old field out here. We had a regular 100-yard football field laid out with cones. And there'd be sometimes 15 or 20 boys out there from high school up, grown men.
I was born in the wrong time period.
You was.
That would have been my dream when I was a kid.
Daniel and Esther would bring their football friends from school. Cuz and I and several grown men in the neighborhood that had grown or big boys would all be here. We'd all play, and we played rough. It was.
I'm really jealous of that. Because look, even in my lifetime, even in my short 22 years, there's been a tremendous shift. When I was about 9 or 10 years old and I signed up for Little League football, whether it be flag or tackle, you had hundreds of kids signing up, and you had enough to make 6 or 8 teams per age group. So you're looking at 20 plus teams of kids just wanting to play football.
Yeah.
But now that I'm coaching, it's only been 10 or 11 years. You have 30 kids in total. So you barely have enough to make 3 teams, period, out of all the age groups combined. So just a tremendous shift that I think is happening because of the video games.
So this was every Sunday afternoon. We had people get hurt. We had, Cuz broke his hand. Kenny broke his collarbone.
All right, I don't miss that part, maybe.
Yeah. A friend of ours got his nose split. Because it was full contact, but we was in regular clothes, shorts and tennies, and it was fun. And I'm paying for it probably now. My old legs and knees are all beat up and wore out from probably them boys abusing me out there.
Paying the price for it now. Was it worth it though?
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, the fun it's always worth it because of how much fun you have. Yeah, you guys don't get it twisted now. When I talk about my lack of being able to admire my own work on my own, I wouldn't call myself a people pleaser. That might be how it came off, but believe it or not, my dad actually would describe himself as far more of a people pleaser than myself. I'm not a people pleaser, and it's not that I am insecure and care super heavily about what people think of me, but it's more so about that I get lonely very easily and need companionship. Like if in football, if I do an amazing feat, it feels worthless if I'm the only one who saw it. I need other people to see it and be able to admire it with me. That's more so what it's like. Like in that video game or with this garden, if I was the only person left on planet Earth, hypothetically, I'd be miserable because I could plant the best garden in the universe. And I could know in my head, and God could know that I planted the most amazing garden that's ever been planted in human history. But I need others to see it and be like, man, Ellie, you planted a dang good garden to really get fulfillment out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it is for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I think my garden will be good. If we get the rain, it's good drainage. It's not as big as it was last year, but I believe if we get the right amount of rain, I'll have a good garden.
Yep. That sounds good. I'll be back definitely. If you need any help with it, let me know. But
come by now and then and kind of video it and see what you
think.
That's
yeah, I'll be around. I'll come in video now and then to see the progress. Maybe at the end I'll do a grand recap. I'll kind of show a time lapse of now to however many months it is till it's complete.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
If you could, make me a copy of it.
I will. I got you, Pop.
Hey, when you turn it off, let me know.
This cat right here is filthy.
That's Seamus. He's dirty.
He's dirty.
But he better get clean because he'll be sleeping in my bed tonight.
He's doing it right now. He's taking his bath.
Well, he's going to do better than that.
He's just getting started. He's warming up. Nobody starts with shampoo right away the first second they get into the bath. All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Good talks, Pop.
All right,
we'll do some more soon. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you guys want to see. Hope you all have a great day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.